Okay, all right. So,
Yeah.
Shreem Brzee.
It shines off.
Okay.
Everybody, SHR.
R. Shreem Brzee, yes. Yes. And you just repeat that over, usually it's 108 times. And you can break it down for yourself, you know, I don't know, 16 during the day, or every half hour. However you want to chant these mantras is fine. Yeah. All right, and we won't do this for very long. It's just to give you an idea how it feels, how mantras feel. So it's Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, and you try to do it with your breathing. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, and you can sing it, you can laugh it, you can do however you want with the mantra. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee.
Maybe we should do it longer.
Maybe turn the lights down to
Yeah, I think
There's
you.
abundance and stuff.
Yes,
right.
yes. Mm-hmm.
For about 10 minutes.
Yeah. The other thing tied in with Shreem Brzee, when I was chanting it before the fire, people would tell us things, and we've learned in our life not to believe what people have said, even though it's happened to them. They think that it can happen to you. We've learned to cancel that out and believe what we want to believe about the truth. So people would tell us that the insurance company was not going to pay us, the insurance company was going to be this and that. What other things about? We were going to have trouble getting our money for the house, and we weren't going to be paid, and none of that stands today. It was very, very gracious, very kind, very quick in acting, sent all kinds of help out to us. And so our house is being rebuilt now while we're here, and we don't have any concern about it, you know? Very, very.
May I share something?
Yes.
A blessing that I received many, many, many years ago is when people said those kinds of negative things, I would mutter to myself, "That's your opinion."
Okay.
Not my reality.
That's your opinion.
That's your opinion,
Yeah.
not my reality. And it was amazing. You know,
It just,
I've
yes.
used that so much
Yeah.
for 60 years.
You have to. You really have to for your own
Yeah.
sanity.
Because people confuse their opinions with facts. And I never accepted that.
Good. Good for you. Yes.
You can actually say, I can see why you think that way. Which you give it back to them, and you
Oh,
don't
okay.
have to have any ownership.
Yeah.
You know, just pass it back to them.
Yeah. Good. Good. All good answers. Okay, we're ready for yoga postures, right? Okay. Did Chris give you all these flyers? Okay.
Don't have enough for everybody, but I'll start passing out some, and maybe you can just pass it around and show them some of the postures.
Yeah. Okay. I let people know, you know, in little groups, that yoga is about, well, one of the biggies people come to yoga classes is for healing, right? They want to and get more flexibility. So I let them know that it's about that. It's also about you can relieve yourself of asthma problems, any kind of respiratory problems, because it does. And alleviating chronic pain is a biggie, and people say, well, if I'm in pain, how can yoga help me, because I can't do yoga? Well, there's all kinds of props that you can use to help you to get to where you need to get to. There's blocks now, like this lady here has a block, which it tickled me to no end. See a block you can use for pressing onto with your feet, your hands, your feet, whatever. She's using them to relax her feet and raise her feet up. But for chronic pain, that's one of the things that we're talking about. And you know, you can use a table if you can't get down. You can use a chair if you can't get down onto the floor. A lot of the postures are on the floor. A lot of the postures are done standing. Some are kneeling. Some are on your back. Anything that you can use to help yourself to get to the next level is very good. Like if you're in a standing posture, you want to get into the tree pose, you can use this wall here, your wall at home, and you start with having your foot next to your ankle here.
Next to what?
Your ankle, yeah. Having your foot next to your ankle, all right? And then you move up to your calf, all right? And you keep moving. And then you decide, well, maybe I can hold one hand on the wall and one hand here, or one hand in my chest. And you just work at that, you know? You don't have to say, well, I mean, you don't have to do a posture, a complete posture, right at the start. Chris is going to help me to demonstrate some postures for you, or for us. And we'll talk about
it. I think some people might have. You can participate in demonstrating too. Also, just pick a spot, and that might help other people to see as well how to do it.
And you can, of course, you can stand up and come a little closer. But if you have a flyer here, you can take this with you. The postures are also in my book. And you have photographs in here. And the postures help you to reconnect with your mind, body, and spirit. It's just amazing, okay? The first one we're going to demonstrate is the cobra pose, or Bhujangasana, and they have Sanskrit names to them. Anybody want to join or not? You just want to look? Okay. All right, he's going to get on his tummy first, and his forehead is on the floor. His elbows are close to the rib cage, all right? And this is for people who have trouble with neck problems, spinal problems, okay? And you just breathe in, you use your breath. You see where his feet are? The insteps are on the floor. And he inhales, he raises his head a little bit. Hold on. Breathe in and breathe out through your nose. That relaxes the muscles here. He presses down on the floor with his fingers, keeps his arms close to the lungs as possible, the rib cage. Breathing in through his nose, breathing out through his nose. And when you get to where you can't push up anymore, then you just breathe in about 5 times, 5 repetitions. And then you exhale nice and slowly as you lower your body, your chest back down to the floor. This is called the cobra. And you see how slowly he's doing it? Right. He's not rushing. Yoga isn't about rushing. It's taking your time. It's breathing in. Yes.
And around here, I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but around here, if you try to go to a yoga class,
Yeah.
it is an aerobic activity.
Oh.
Around here, they stress the aerobic workout thing.
No.
It's very,
No?
I haven't found one that I like yet.
Uh-huh.
So I'll tell you later.
Yeah, please share. Because that's not what it's all about. It's not about aerobics. It's about getting yourself in touch with your body, mind, and spirit in a very loving way. It's not, jerky. Okay? And so he's doing a couple repetitions here. He's not rushing about, and you can't but not enjoy what you're doing when you doing it right. All right. Okay, you can stay there, dear.
How about I stay here?
Okay. He's going to move into what's called downward dog or downward facing dog. So he's going to get into a table position, which is hands and knees. Yes. All right. And we're going to spread the fingers apart. Yes. You see his back? All right. Now, with his breath, he's going to raise up his tailbone up to the ceiling, keep his toes down, down to the floor, and he's going to push back against the wall. His head is down between his arms. Arms are straight, all right? So he's in a V position. And if his heels can't touch the floor, if your heels can't touch the floor, he's going to press into a pedal pushing type position. And that helps to get the muscles lengthened. All right, and come down to table position, back to table position. All right. Okay, next position is child pose. You can do the child pose okay for yourself? Yes, you come back down to your heels, your toes are, your insteps are on the floor. Yep. And so this is the position that he likes. He likes it where his hands come down around his feet in the back. There are other child pose positions where your arms are straight ahead of you on the floor. Yes, there you go. Straight ahead of you. And it's a very grateful pose, a very prayerful pose, one of reverence. You're giving thanks to the universe or God mind or God source. And you stay there for as long as you can. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And the more you breathe in and breathe out, you relax those muscles in the buttocks area. You relax the muscles along the spine, and eventually you'll be doing what you thought you couldn't do.
And how long per pose?
We do 5 repetitions, 5 breaths in, 5 breaths out. Okay, thank you, dear. So you shake out your hips. All right. Can you do a wall plank for us? I don't mean can you, but would you?
Okay.
All right, we can use this wall here, right? Okay. All right, and these are, like I said, these are positions anybody can do who has any kind of pain. And you just go with where you are or go as far as you can. So standing, arms straight, okay? And what he's going to do is walk back a few feet, a few steps rather, and go down, yes. Go as far as you can, pushing again the tailbone out, and push against the wall until you have an L shape or a right angle in your position. And as you breathe in, the lungs relax, the muscles along the spine, the vertebra, relax, and you get longer, and you get a position where, or a posture where your back is straight, and so your blood flows better. You're not, like this, constricted, or in a place where the blood can't flow properly.
Knees relaxed?
Yes. Yeah, they're not held tight. Okay, thanks, dear. You can just walk yourself back up. And suppose you can't do that. Suppose, okay, okay. Suppose you can't do that. Suppose you can only, like you stand back here, you can only go this far, all right? Well, give yourself a challenge. Push yourself forward, pull elbows in, and push back. And then go back, go find yourself and see if you can go, 1 hand's breadth down for yourself. And bend. Breathe in, push out, exhale back. All right, and then see if you can move a little further. And then see if you can move a little further the next day, right? And keep going. And if this is as far as you can go, that's fine. This is Monday or Saturday. And just go, I'm going to go, and I intend to move a little bit better tomorrow and, you know, do it like that. All right. Thank you, dear.
That was called wall plank?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Triangle pose. I don't want to go over time. I have Florida time. Huh? 15 more minutes?
About 10.
Okay. Okay. All right. Triangle pose is, the Sanskrit name is called Trikonasana, and it's for lengthening the muscles in the legs and also energizing and cooling yourself. So when you're you're leaning over this way, the right side, you're energizing the body cells, the muscles, and this way is cooling when you're over. So your feet are pretty much like 3 feet apart. Turn. We'll do the turn on the left side here, inhaling. Arms are up by my shoulders. And as I inhale, I set the intention that I'm going to go to the left and exhale. And this arm is up, fingers are out that way. And suppose I can only go as far as my kneecap. Do I get mad at myself? No. I just say, today is where I am. Tomorrow, maybe I can go below my kneecap. Wednesday, maybe I can go here. And your arm, you see how my arms are like stacked on one another? That's what you want to aim for. Keep going, push the hip out, letting that energizing energy go through. Turn my head, keep going. Breathing in, and inhale, exhale, and up. And then I switch my feet, and I always have to balance the the other side. So here, yeah, good. Arms up a little more. Your right arm should be up a little more, Yeah, there you go. You should be able to feel it, and then exhale, inhale, exhale. I just take my time, don't I? Right?
Yes.
Just take my time. And inhale up. And straighten my feet forward. So that's called triangle pose or Trikonasana. Yeah, triangle. All right. And then I jump up, get into this position. All right. Any questions so far? Yes?
Can that help the sciatic nerve, that particular one?
You know what?
Have a stretch through there?
Yes. And the other thing is not to claim it.
Oh, I didn't. I said the.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yes, I want to make sure that you don't claim it.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yes. And next thing you know, oh, I don't feel anything anymore. Yeah. Great, great. You're going to hear Gladys talk. Is she still here? No, you're going to hear Gladys talk about how positive words are, and you know, that's her legacy, boy. The words that you use, and I have a book outside there about supervitamins, energized thought forms, not using words that pull you down, but words to lift you up, spiritual facelift. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll have one more posture. Oh, the seated twist.
Is that me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Seated twist. S-E-A-T-E-D, seated twist. There's a Sanskrit name for it, but I won't bother with it right now. So right now he's pulling his left foot so that the foot is into his groin area, pelvic area, and then, yes. And then he crosses the right leg over, foot is flat on the floor. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And his right hand is back behind him to give himself support for his spine. so it keeps it straight. And then he brings his left arm over, fingers up straight, splayed. Spread your fingers. So he's breathing in, right? Breathing in, getting down here, in and out, and strengthening his shoulders, his arms, and his spine. So you're helping your digestive system when you're doing this. You're also helping the knee joints to be more flexible. So he's going to breathe in about 4 more breaths, yes? Did you have a question, Jack? Okay, sorry. All right, and then he's going to switch legs. Thank you, sweetheart.
I have a little more padding here, and I really notice that. It's funny, you think it's about your spine, but there's other parts of your body that get stretched too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, so he's breathing in, and fingers are straight up. I don't want to get in anyone's way here. Okay. Good for you guys. Yeah.
I can't see him at all.
Okay, can you bring your arm down here? Yeah, good. Okay. All right, good. Push yourself up so your spine is straight. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what I hear? I didn't hear that. Okay. Okay, thank you, dear. All right, you can stretch your legs out, pop them a little bit, like, bounce them a little bit. Yeah, good. And then, very favorite, dear, could you show us Savasana when you're done with your practice? Savasana is English.